Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. The president said it was ridiculous Joe Biden's son still had 18 agents protecting him, all of whom are paid for by the taxpayer. Trump said on Truth Social, Hunter Biden has had Secret Service protection for an extended period of time, all paid for by the United States taxpayer. Please be advised that, effective immediately, Hunter Biden will no longer receive Secret Service protection. He added that Joe Biden's daughter, Ashley, who has 13 agents for protection, will also be taken off the list. Trump's announcement came just hours after a reporter asked him about Hunter's Secret Service detail while touring the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts on Monday afternoon. Trump was asked if he would revoke the protection for the former president's son. He said, "Well, we have done that with many. I would say if there are 18 with Hunter Biden, that will be something I'll look at this afternoon." He added that this was the first time he heard about the matter. "I'm going to take a look at that," the president said. All former presidents and their spouses receive Secret Service protection for their whole lives under federal law, but the protection offered to their immediate families over the age of 16 ends when they leave office. Both Trump and Biden extended the details for their children for 6 months before leaving office. The president slammed Hunter for being on holiday in South Africa whilst using taxpayer money for his protection. Trump continued, "Likewise, Ashley Biden, who has 13 agents, will be taken off the list." Hunter Biden has long been a political target of Trump's. The Don took aim at Hunter after he was pardoned by his dad at the end of his term, breaking an earlier pledge that he would not interfere with his son's legal issues. Trump called the pardon a miscarriage of justice. The development is another chapter in the pair's bitter rivalry after President Trump halted Biden's access to daily intelligence briefings in February as revenge for Biden doing the same 4 years ago. Biden barred Trump from receiving intelligence briefings that are usually given to former presidents, justifying his actions by claiming Trump's behavior before the Capitol attack was concerning. Trump added his notorious phrase "you're fired" on Truth Social whilst claiming that Biden no longer needed to continue receiving access to classified information. The Republican previously revoked the security clearance of more than 24 former intelligence officials, who he accused of fiddling with the 2020 election, which he branded the greatest fraud in U.S. history. He has also revoked security details of other officials before, including Mike Pompeo, Trump's former Secretary of State, John Bolton, his former national security advisor, and Brian Hook, a former aide. It came despite warnings from the Biden
administration that the men faced threats from Iran due to actions they carried out on Trump's behalf, according to the New York Times. More to follow. For the latest news on this story, keep checking back at the US Sun, your go-to destination for the best celebrity news, sports news, real-life stories, jaw-dropping pictures, and must-see videos.
In a move that has garnered significant attention, President Donald Trump announced on March 17, 2025, the immediate termination of Secret Service protection for Hunter and Ashley Biden, the adult children of former President Joe Biden. This decision has sparked discussions about presidential authority, the use of taxpayer funds, and the implications for the individuals involved. The announcement. President Trump made the announcement via his social media platform, Truth Social, expressing concerns over what he described as an excessive allocation of Secret Service resources. He stated that Hunter Biden was accompanied by as many as 18 agents during a trip to South Africa, while Ashley Biden had 13 agents assigned to her. Trump labeled this level of protection as ridiculous and declared that both would no longer receive Secret Service protection effective immediately. CBS News. Secret Service response. Following the president's directive, the Secret Service confirmed its compliance. Anthony Guglielmi, the agency's chief of communications, stated, "We are aware of the president's decision to terminate protection for Hunter and Ashley Biden. The Secret Service will comply and is actively working with the protective details and the White House to ensure compliance as soon as possible." CBS News. Background on Secret Service protection. Under U.S. federal law, former presidents and their spouses receive lifetime Secret Service protection. Their children are typically protected until they reach the age of 16. However, outgoing presidents have the discretion to extend this protection for up to 6 months post-presidency if deemed necessary. Both President Trump and President Biden exercised this option for their adult children after leaving office. In 2021, Trump extended protection for his 4 adult children and 2 of their spouses for 6 months, costing taxpayers approximately $1.7 million. People.com. Similarly, Biden extended protection for Hunter and Ashley Biden through July 2025. CBS News. Reactions and implications. The decision to revoke Secret Service protection for Hunter and Ashley Biden has elicited varied reactions. Supporters of the move argue that it is a necessary step to reduce government spending and prevent the misuse of taxpayer funds. Critics, however, contend that the decision is politically motivated and could expose the individuals to unnecessary risks, especially given Hunter Biden's public profile and ongoing legal matters. The abrupt termination of protection raises questions about the criteria used to assess the necessity of such security measures. While the president has the authority to grant or revoke Secret Service protection, the implications for the safety and security of those affected are significant. It also sets a precedent for how future administrations might handle the security of former presidents' family members. Conclusion. President Trump's decision to end secret